Morning all, having a wee walk on the beach into the town. Tide's in, so we haven't got much sand to play with. There is a beach path if you don't want to walk in the sand, just further up there towards the road. It's a part of the national cycle path around Britain. But when it's like this, it's nicer walking along the beach. There's a windsock on my left. That's for the guys that come down kite surfing, so they know which direction the wind is and the strength. As you'll see, it's hanging very limp today, not a breath. Don't know if your microphone picked it up, but that's the intercom on the ferry with the safety advice for all those sailing. You can still hear the announcements from here over the public address system on the ship. A lot of folk refer to ships as boats. Wish they didn't. The difference being that a boat can go on a ship, but a ship can't go on a boat. Some geese coming past. Don't know if you can hear them. And there's a big expansive beach. Goes for about 7 miles right the way along. You'll see Western Gales Golf Clubhouse up towards Irvine, Newtown, along to Stevenson and Ardrossan, all the way along. There is a couple of breaks in the beach for rivers, etc., and some burns, but not much. Salmon, rainbow trout, sea bass, angel haddock, lemon sole, smoked haddock, fresh mackerel, halibut, cod loin, monkfish, tiger prawns, langoustines, scallops, oysters, mussels. Frozen lobster. This is the walk back along now from the town. Been to the fish shop. Took a wee video when I was in the fish shop. The guy behind the counter is actually from La Coruña, so it's quite a good idea to practice the Espanol while you're there. You'll see a sharp difference in the contrast here. We've got kind of black sand here. It's like some of the sand that you see out in the Tenerife, out in the Canaries, but this is caused by a coal seam which is out towards the end of the harbour that sometimes gets exposed during rough weather, and it brings in wee deposits of coal. Just in this part of the beach it seems to collect it here, and then when you go further along here it virtually turns to white, which is all broken up small shells and mollusks. It's a sharp contrast between the black and the white. You can possibly hear the small shells beneath my feet that are still to be broken up. They're very, very fine in places and creating the white finish on the sand. It's like walking across snow, that crispy feel that you get under your foot. That's the tide right in now. It'll start pulling back again in the next 15 minutes. A beautiful day. It makes the howling gales and the wind pleasant when it's like this. So I've got about 1.5 miles walk back to the house. So that'll be a good 3-mile walk today. And here's the first of the buns on the way back, the Dali bun. There's some stepping stones up here, so I'll break my neck walking back across the stepping stones, but it's only water. There we go, mission accomplished. As I said, the tide's right in now, it's just turning now, going back out. Because our beach is so shallow, we have a huge tidal difference between high and low tide. When it's at low tide, the water will stretch out about 300 meters in that direction, and you'll have a vast expanse of sandy beach when it goes out. There's the windsock, the destination Ayrshire windsock. That's for the kite surfers. When they come down, it'll give them the direction and the strength of the wind. As you'll see, it's absolutely line limp today, not a breath. So, as you'll notice, it's a doggy walker's paradise along here. The dogs are allowed on the beach between September and March, but after the 30th of March they're not allowed back on the beach because of obviously kids and everything down enjoying the sand, and they don't want any dogs mess affecting the kids when they're on the beach. So that's between September and the end of March. Coincides with the Easter holidays in Scotland. It's amazing how life comes full circle. I was born in Kilmarnock, 8 miles inland, and I was taken down here with my parents when I was a kiddie to play in the sand and the sea, and now I live here.